Hello everyone, welcome back to Fantasy Food Show. I'm Nick. Beauty and the Beast has been remade into a live-action feature film. I am so excited. I've been watching all the trailers, the B-roll footage on YouTube, and I think Emma Watson is going to be great. Today on the show, we are making something in that theme. So be our guest as we make these Beauty and the Beast Enchanted Rose cupcakes. Let me show you how it's done. To make the cupcakes, you will of course need some cupcakes. Feel free to make your favorite flavor, but I'm using a box mix with silver cupcake liners today. You'll need some buttercream frosting. I've made vanilla here, which I've dyed yellow to represent Belle's dress, and I have a piping bag fitted with a large round tip. You'll also need some thin pretzel sticks, some fondant colored dark red and green, wax paper, a fondant tool with round ends. If you don't have one of these, it's totally optional, so don't worry, and a styrofoam block. You'll also need some long balloons. These are the ones they use to make balloon animals, a balloon pump, some unflavored gelatin, a heat-proof measuring cup, some water, and a tablespoon measure. Okay, the first thing we have to do is blow up our balloons. Now, I don't need this much length, so I'm going to take my scissors and cut off about 2 inches or so from the rounded end. That's good. And give it a little stretch. Now, I've got a balloon pump here. I highly recommend getting one of these. This was about, I don't know, $7 or so from my local party store. It'll make it a lot easier to blow up the balloons. So just put this end, actually it's easier this way, into the balloon. Good. And then we'll pump it up. There we go. All right. Take it off, and then just tie off this end. Now, if you don't have enough slack, I think I might, but if you don't have enough slack to tie a knot, just let out a little bit of air from this end, and then stretch it around your 2 fingers here, maybe a little bit more. And then let's see if we can get this into a knot. There you go. So do this with the rest of your balloons, and you'll need one for each cupcake. And I recommend making a few more than what you think you'll need, just in case the balloons break or something happens. So once you've done that, it's time to make the gelatin rose cases. Empty the gelatin into your measuring cup, and add 2 tablespoons of water per packet. I use 3 packets and 6 tablespoons of water for this. Mix this up and let it sit for about 5 minutes. Heat that up in the microwave for about 20 to 30 seconds or until melted, but don't let it boil. Then skim off any foam from the top and dip your balloons into the melted gelatin. I made a drying rack using a shoebox and some Scotch tape. Let the balloons set for a few minutes and then give them a second coat. To make them even stronger, you could do a 3rd coat, but I only did 2. So if you do that, let me know how it goes in the comment section below. Let them dry overnight or for at least 12 hours. Once the gelatin has dried out, use some scissors to pierce the balloon and gently let out the air. Cut off any dried drips from the bottom and use some tweezers to help peel the rest of the balloon away from the gelatin. Be patient, this may take some time. If the gelatin gets a little crushed, then use your fingers or the fondant tool to help reshape it. To make the enchanted roses, break off about 10 small bits of red fondant per rose and spread them out on some wax paper. Fold half of the paper on top of the fondant and then press them into petals with your finger, making the outer edges extra thin. Then take one of your pretzel sticks and wrap the first petal around the center, gently squeezing it together at the seam. Layer on the rest of the petals, staggering them until your rose is as full as you'd like it to be. To add leaves, repeat this process with the green fondant and add 3 or 4 to the bottom of each flower. If you'd like your roses to be a bit more in bloom, then use the fondant tool to gently open up some of the petals. Pre-make some holes in your styrofoam block, stick in the rose, and let it dry. Repeat this process, making 1 rose for each cupcake. Alright, cupcakes and roses are ready, and now it's time to decorate. Fill your piping bag with the yellow frosting, and pipe a swirl on top of each cupcake. Add one of your fondant roses to the center of the cupcake, and push it down to the bottom. Finally, add one of your gelatin rose cases. And there they are, my Beauty and the Beast Enchanted Rose cupcakes. Thank you so much for watching today. If you like these kinds of videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can check out this recipe and all of our other episodes on our website, fantasyfoodshow.com. Are you looking forward to the Beauty and the Beast movie? Are you looking forward to the new songs, the new characters, the changes to the script? If so, let me know in the comment section below. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next week.